beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, Christian Wood is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Wall. And it's Tate in at the 3 slot. And here's Young. Fires for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
One shot. Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Wall against Young. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wall passes to Tate. Pass to Olynyk. Over Young. And that one hits back iron. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Hunter. Off with the layup. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. This is it to Olynyk. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Capella.
Yeah, a strong defender is Capella. He uses his reach to bother shots and shooters, and I like the commitment he shows at that end of the floor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at point guard.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Wood. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Reddish. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Outside, Porter. Puts it up from 7, and he hits the jump shot. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
That one falls.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Brooks dishes to Porter. Six to shoot. Off target there with the little leaner.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons. Superstar talent, but and that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets. Gordon out there with Wall. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Count it. Young's got 5 now.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Wall. And that time, also a missed shot. Atlanta leading by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Together for go Rockets Power Dancers! Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers!
17 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Young against Wall. One second left. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Tony Snell is out there with Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Rockets trail by 6. Wall looking it over. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Herter, covered by Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Capella finds Snell. Nailed from three-point land. Snell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Collins. Young outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And the pass to Herter. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second-chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.